YouTube, what's going on? So, I can't remember the guy's name off the top of my head. School of Hard Knocks. I don't know what the guy's name is, but he's the guy that basically goes around and interviews like professional, like billionaires, millionaires, like just high level entrepreneurs, business people, just straight up professionals, like just everybody. But the reason I'm bringing him up is because two reasons. Three. First one is, honestly, I would really advocate to go check out his channel if you haven't seen it. It's a lot of very useful insight from very successful people. And the one thing, I'm going to say this, hopefully I don't go on a tangent, forget what I was going to say. But the one thing that I honestly see very consistently is most of these people that have millions, billions, whatever it is in the bank that are all super successful. I think there's two big things that everybody has to go through. The first one is, this is a lesson, so I guess this kind of ties into the second thing, is he interviewed one billionaire and the guy basically said, stay small enough, long enough, and you'll be big enough soon enough, I promise. So basically, like, unless you're brain dead, like, I'm sure you'd understand that, but pretty much, like, what it means is stay consistent, stay down low key, stay down low, like under the radar for a long enough time, and eventually, bam, you're gonna fucking hit that one fucking golden point or fucking peak or whatever, and the success will come in. So stay small enough, long enough, you'll be big enough soon enough. Another thing that they said that I also really agreed with was, when you're born, you look like your parents, but when you die, you look like your decisions. Damn, that is so fucking true. That is so true. I honestly, like, me as a person, I really believe in, obviously, life is not eternal. Like, you can't live forever. However, your legacy can. And I really believe that leaving a legacy, leaving something that your family, your friends, anybody, any random person can look at in admiration and try and emulate your success. I think that's really important, because whether or not you believe it to be true, every single person in this world has a story, a unique way of how they were brought up and how they were raised, and everybody's life experience and the experiences that make that person are vastly different for every single person. The way I was brought up is different from the way that guy was brought up, that girl was brought up, whatever the case is. So honestly, guys, it's just making sure that your legacy outlives you. That's something that I'm a really strong advocate for. I think I'm a disagreeer in the philosophy that all pride is bad. I don't believe that. I truly believe that if you have built yourself from nothing into something, or maybe from nothing to a little bit better, I still think that that's something to be proud of. I understand that people say pride's a sin, but I think that if you genuinely put in a lot of work, energy, fucking time, focus, money, whatever the fuck it is, I think you should be proud that you have success and that you are getting the things that you want to get. One other thing that I'm going to mention before I head in there, I was texting my coach and he mentioned something about like me missing some shit in my day-to-day plan. And he was basically saying that like CBUM would never skip that. And to a lot of people would be like, well, I'm not CBUM. But that's not the fucking point. That's not the point. The point is when you enter a bodybuilding show, you want to put yourself in the best position possible. I really believe that People can feel your confidence. They can see that in your body language. They can see that in the way you act. And posing in bodybuilding is all a show. It's show business. You want to flaunt, you want to show off, you want to exaggerate things, you want to make it look flashy. And by doing everything in the prep correctly puts you in the proper mindset to go out there on the stage and be free. And being free is super important, because you're not tense from thinking, oh shit, maybe I could have prepared more. Second, it allows you to flow through everything that you're doing because you've prepared. Preparing, what's that saying? It's failure to prepare is preparing to fail. And even if it's just like little things in your day-to-day life, those little things add up over time. So make sure you guys aren't skipping out on the little things. Make sure that everything is fucking dialed. And you know what they say, stay small enough long enough, you'll be big enough soon enough. So keep that shit in your mind for whatever the fuck your goals are. Just trying to be the catalyst for you to ascend and upgrade your life. Because the worst thing that can happen to a person's life is they get to the end of it, they realize that they never did anything with their life, and then the regret of, well, fuck, I know I could have done something. God damn, that's a fucking, I would hate to say that. So, because I hate that so much, I'm fucking dialed all the time. So, what that means is we're getting in there. I think we're hitting chest today. I think today's a big chest day. Got to check the split again. Got to stay fucking dialed on that shit. Yesterday was legs, and before them was shoulders, and the day before that was back. So it makes sense that today would be chest. So I think that's what's on the menu. Let's go kill the fucking chest workout. I'm fucking ready to lift. Are you? Catch you guys in there.